Hello everyone, this side Rishabh Pandey, and in this video I'm going to tell something about AWS. How can we create an AWS EC2 instance and how can we host our website or an application on that virtual server which we have created. So let's begin this video. First, I'm going to talk something about AWS. AWS is an Amazon Web Service, which is a secure cloud service platform. It offers us compute services, storage services, networking services, database services, security services, and many more. Now, let me show what are the steps to make that AWS EC2 instance. So these are actually the steps, and I have also written about the essentials of AWS EC2 instance here. Now let's create an AWS EC2 instance. First, search AWS here in Google and you will go to its official website. Go to your account, AWS Management Console. Throughout this whole video, I'm going to create an AWS EC2 instance. So let's see through the steps. Go to the EC2. Now here you can see that what are the instances which are running. So currently I don't have any instances which are currently running. So I'm going to launch an instance. Launch an instance means I'm going to launch a virtual server on which I'm going to host my website. So I'm launching the instance here. Okay. So the first step is choose an Amazon machine image, AMI. Okay. So there are many Amazon machine images, AMI. You can choose according to your requirement. So I'm choosing this one. Okay, now the second step is choose an instance type. So you can choose anyone, but since it's a free tier account, so I have to go for the only second one. Now it's asking to fill up all the configure instance details. See, I'm leaving it as its default one, and I don't need to make any changes here. The only thing is that it's asking for the IAM role here and it's selected none. Since I'm going to host my website or an application, so I'm going to put all its contents on AWS S3. And in order to have access from AWS EC2 to AWS S3, you have to create one IAM role. So I'm going to create one. Once you come here, you have to go to the roles, okay, and you have to create a new role so that AWS EC2 will get access to whatever the things which are present in the bucket of AWS S3. So you have to go to the select EC2 here and you have to take next permissions. Okay, now you have to take AWS full access of S3. Okay, so right here S3, you will get this Amazon S3 full access. Okay, select this, click next. Okay, this step is totally optional. Okay, I'm putting the name, it's IAM, I'm changing its IAM saving pause. Okay, because whatever the website which I'm going to host, that website's name is saving pause. Okay, I'm going to host it on AWS EC2 server. I'm creating a role here. You can see here an IAM saving pause role, IAM role has been created. Now what we have to do, we have to launch an instance. Okay, so I'm again going back here. Okay, and I'm going to select that whatever be the one which I have selected. Okay, I'm just reloading this page. Okay, it's asking me to fill up all these details again. Okay, so I'm going to select an operating system, that is Linux. Okay, then I'm selecting this only required one. Here I have to select the IAM role which I have created just now, IAM saving pause. Okay, I'm adding the storage. By default it is 8. You can add till 30. Okay, because till 30 only you are provided on a free tier account. Okay, this step is totally optional. I'm moving forward. Here you have to add HTTP and HTTPS also, so that your website can be seen from all over the world. Okay, so you have to keep here anywhere. Okay, otherwise if you will keep it my IP, you will only be able to see your website. So I'm just keeping it custom or anywhere. Okay, and in this video, whatever the task which I have been provided by the Sparks Foundation, I have to SSH into my AWS EC2 server. So I have just selected here SSH. Okay, review and launch. So everything is fine here. The storage is also 8 GB, everything is fine. I'm just going to launch this. It's asking you can create a new key pair or you can go for the existing one. I don't want to change my key pair all the time, so I'm just taking that only. So my instances are launching right now. You can check the status here. So see, it will take some time. Currently the instance state is pending. So till now, you just bear with me. I'm just going to show you some more things. Just lift it up, select this. You will find some more information about this, whatever the server which I have made. That is actually a virtual server. I'm just creating its name. Okay, now you can also see here below, when you will go to the security, you will see that whatever the IAM which I created, so that AWS EC2 instance will have all the access to the bucket of AWS S3. For that I have created that IAM saving pause. Okay, now what I'm going to do, everything is running. See here, it's showing running, everything is fine. I think now I have to launch my now I have to connect to the instance. Now I'm connecting. Now you can see there are 3 steps to connect to your instance. You can do so by EC2 instance connect, you can do so by session manager or by SSH client. Here you have to do your here you have to open your command prompt and you have to run this command there. Okay, so this is actually a bit headache. I'm just going for a simple one. I'm connecting. So here we are. Okay, so we are connected with our AWS EC2 server, virtual server actually. So in this way we can SSH into our AWS EC2 instance. So now I have to host my website or an application into this server. Whatever the website which I'm going to host, it has already been hosted on GitHub. I'm just showing you this website. Once you open this website, you will see this is a saving pause website, and this has already been hosted on GitHub. You can see here it has been hosted on GitHub. But what I'm going to do, I'm just going to host it on AWS EC2 server. That's virtual server. Okay, I'm going here again. Okay, and you have to run some command in order to host your server, host your website. So there are few commands which you can directly put it here. I'm now looking for the update. Yum update y command looks for the update. Okay, where if there is some packages present in this, so it will install all those packages. So here it is showing no packages present, so it doesn't need to install any packages. Okay, now this yum install httpd y command it will help you to install an Apache server into your AWS EC2 server. So in order to host a website, you cannot host your website only on AWS EC2 server. You need an Apache server also. So for that, I'm using this command yum install httpdy. So it's installing, everything is going fine. Okay. Now what I have to do, I have to use this command check config. Okay. Now I have to change the directory using the cd command. Okay, now you can check here. Earlier you were in the user folder, now you are in the HTML folder. Okay. Now what you have to do, whatever with the things which is present inside my bucket of AWS S3, I have to install all those things. So I'm using this command AWS S3 sync S3 petlab. Petlab is the name of my bucket of AWS S3. Okay, var www html. Okay, now it will install all those things which is present in that bucket in AWS EC2 server. See, you can see here it is installing everything. Once the installation is complete, it will notify me. Yes, everything is completed. Now what I am going to do, I'm going to copy this command. I'm going to host my website now. So I have completed everything. Now first I'm showing you this website which was already hosted on GitHub. You can check the URL here. It has already been hosted on GitHub. Now what I did, I hosted the same website on AWS EC2 instance. Okay, on that virtual server. I'm going to the instances once again, and here what I'm going to do, I'm going to select my instance and I'm going to copy my public IPv4 address. Once it is copied, I'm going to the new tab, and here I'm going to paste my copied IPv4. So here come my website. See, so my website has been hosted on AWS EC2 virtual server. Okay, you can see here everything is fine, it's going well. You can see this is a website which was already been hosted on GitHub. Here I am having 4 tabs: home, about us, donate, where we can donate to the animals, and the contact us. Okay, the same thing which I have hosted it on AWS EC2 virtual server, the same thing I am having here also: home, about us, donate, contact us. Okay, and we need your help, everything is fine, it's good. So in this way we can create an AWS EC2 instance that is actually a virtual server, and we can host our applications or a website on that virtual server. So hope this is clear to everyone, and I give a very big thank to Sparks Foundation for giving me such a big opportunity to learn about AWS and to implement that practically. Thank you.